The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS's long-running and beloved soap opera, continues to deliver intense drama and unexpected twists. As we approach the episode airing on Monday, October 27th, viewers are in for a ride filled with emotional revelations, heartfelt moments, and, of course, a few steamy encounters. The storyline promises to focus on a variety of key characters, each dealing with their own personal struggles and relationships, but at the heart of it all are Deacon Sharp, Taylor Hayes, and Hope Logan, whose lives are about to take unexpected turns. This episode delves deep into the complexities of love, heartbreak, and redemption, while giving us glimpses of the tension brewing among some of the show's most iconic characters. Liam Spencer's big move, a bold decision in love. Liam Spencer has always been a man caught between two worlds, his past with Steffy Forrester and his future with Hope Logan. But after a tumultuous few months, including some health scares and personal challenges, Liam has experienced a transformation. He has realized a vital truth about life: it is too short to wait around for the perfect moment. As a result, he is about to make a bold decision in his relationship with Hope, a decision that will change the course of their lives forever. For fans of The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam's struggles have been both relatable and heartbreaking. His recent health problems, some of which were more psychological than physical, have given him a new perspective on life. He's been through enough uncertainty to understand how precious time is, and he's no longer willing to let fear or hesitation prevent him from making his dreams come true. His heart has always belonged to Hope, and now he's ready to commit to her fully. In this upcoming episode, Liam plans a grand gesture to solidify his love and commitment, a marriage proposal. Viewers will watch as Liam goes all out, preparing a beautiful speech that he hopes will move Hope to tears. The fact that he already has the engagement ring in hand indicates just how serious he is. He doesn't want to waste any more time. Hope, unsuspecting as ever, will soon return home to be met with the romantic surprise of a lifetime. For Hope, this will be a moment of profound joy and, possibly, disbelief. Will she accept? How will this proposal change their relationship going forward? This proposal is more than just a simple gesture. It represents Liam's growth as a person. It's an acknowledgement of his past mistakes, but also a celebration of his future, a future he wants to spend with Hope. As we all know, soap operas are never simple, and while the proposal may seem like a happy ending in the making, there's always the possibility of obstacles standing in their way. Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes, an unexpected bond. Meanwhile, on the other side of the emotional spectrum, Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes are finding themselves entangled in a web of feelings that neither of them expected. Deacon, the charming but troubled ex-convict, has found solace in the support Taylor has offered him throughout his emotional turmoil. Taylor, the seasoned therapist and mother, has seen her own share of heartbreak recently, particularly with Ridge Forrester's hasty remarriage to Brooke Logan. The pain of Ridge's choice runs deep for Taylor, and she has been struggling to reconcile her feelings of betrayal and sorrow. In this episode, the connection between Deacon and Taylor becomes more intimate and emotionally charged. Deacon, ever the optimist, tries to encourage Taylor to let go of the past and embrace the possibility of a future beyond her pain. He becomes her shoulder to lean on, offering her a listening ear and genuine comfort. Their bond grows as Taylor opens up about her hurt and her disillusionment with Ridge's quick decision to reunite with Brooke. Taylor's vulnerability allows Deacon to see her in a new light, and it's clear that their relationship is evolving into something deeper. What makes this interaction even more poignant is the emotional backdrop that has shaped both of their lives. Deacon, who has spent much of his life making poor decisions, sees in Taylor a woman who is worthy of happiness and peace. He wants to see her move forward, not for the sake of anyone else, but for her own well-being. Taylor, on the other hand, feels an intense emotional conflict. She has loved Ridge for so long, but seeing him so quickly return to Brooke has left her feeling both betrayed and hopeless. Deacon, in his own way, helps her confront these feelings. As their emotional connection deepens, Deacon and Taylor find themselves in a tender moment where it's clear that something more than friendship is blossoming between them. In a vulnerable, quiet moment, Deacon wipes away Taylor's tears, offering her solace. As their faces draw closer, the tension is palpable. Will they kiss? The chemistry between them is undeniable, and viewers can expect this moment to be a significant turning point in their relationship. The impending kiss between Deacon and Taylor is a bold, dramatic moment that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. As they come closer to each other, the anticipation builds, creating a perfect storm of emotions. The kiss, if it happens, will not only mark the beginning of a new romantic chapter for these two characters, but also serve as a catalyst for the drama that will undoubtedly unfold. This relationship, however unexpected, holds the promise of something fresh and exciting on the horizon for both Deacon and Taylor. Sheila Sharp, the villain's wrath as if things weren't complicated enough. Sheila Sharp, Deacon's fiery ex and the mother of his daughter. Diana is about to get wind of what's happening between Deacon and Taylor. Sheila, ever the jealous and unpredictable woman, is bound to react with fury at the prospect of another woman getting close to the man she still sees as hers. Sheila's possessive nature is well documented, and her involvement in Deacon's life has often been a source of tension and conflict. The mere thought of Taylor growing closer to Deacon will send Sheila into a tailspin of anger and jealousy. Sheila has always been willing to go to great lengths to protect her interests, and she won't let Taylor come between her and Deacon without a fight. What makes this situation even more intriguing is Sheila's history with Deacon. Despite the tumultuous relationship they've shared, Sheila still feels a strong attachment to him, and the idea of him moving on with someone else is unacceptable to her. Viewers can expect Sheila to devise a plan to interfere in their budding romance. Her actions could range from subtle manipulations to full-blown confrontation, depending on how far she's willing to go to assert her control over Deacon. This tension between Sheila, Deacon, and Taylor is likely to ignite a series of dramatic confrontations that will have lasting consequences. The bigger picture, relationships, betrayals, and redemption in the grand scheme of things, the intertwined relationships of the bold and the beautiful continue to evolve in fascinating ways. The twists and turns of love, heartbreak, and betrayal form the backbone of the show, and the characters are constantly forced to confront their deepest desires and fears. As we move forward, the storyline surrounding Liam's proposal to Hope and the developing relationship between Deacon and Taylor will play pivotal roles in the overarching drama of the series. For Liam and Hope, this proposal represents a new chapter in their lives. But nothing is ever simple in the world of soap operas, and the road ahead will be fraught with obstacles, particularly from those who seek to undermine their happiness. For Deacon and Taylor, their emotional journey will be one of healing and rediscovery. Whether or not they will form a lasting romantic connection remains to be seen, but the possibilities are endless. At the core of all these relationships is the search for happiness and fulfillment, and each character's journey will be shaped by their ability to overcome personal challenges and take risks in love. As viewers, we are invited to witness the highs and lows of these characters' lives, and the upcoming episodes promise to deliver all the drama, excitement, and intrigue that fans of the bold and the beautiful have come to expect. With so many moving parts, the storylines of Liam, Hope, Deacon, Taylor, and Sheila are bound to intersect in explosive ways. The coming week will be a crucial turning point for these characters, and the stakes are higher than ever. Whether it's a proposal, a kiss, or a dramatic confrontation, fans can expect the unexpected. The bold and the beautiful continues to prove that, in the world of soap operas, love and betrayal are never far apart, and every moment counts. In the ever-turbulent world of the bold and the beautiful, the drama never seems to slow down, and as the plot thickens, Steffy Forrester finds herself once again at the center of a conflict that could have significant consequences for everyone involved. The bold and often risky decisions that Steffi has made in the past have now led her to a rather dangerous crossroads in her storyline as she faces a major blunder with the character Luna Nozawa. This moment in the soap opera highlights not only Steffi's impulsive nature, but also the growing tension between her and Luna, a woman who, despite being behind bars, proves to be a formidable force with no intention of being pushed around. Steffi's mistake. A dangerous encounter with Luna Steffi Forrester, one of the core characters of The Bold and the Beautiful, has always been portrayed as a woman who takes charge and tackles challenges head-on. Whether it's in her personal life, dealing with family dynamics, or the ongoing romantic entanglements with the likes of Liam Spencer and Finn, Steffi is no stranger to complex situations. However, in recent episodes, Steffi's actions have taken a troubling turn. Instead of carefully navigating the dangerous waters that Luna Nozawa has created, Steffi made a critical error by visiting Luna in prison. And her behavior during that encounter is something that may cost her dearly in the long run. In the scene that unfolded, Steffi took it upon herself to visit Luna in prison, but instead of trying to approach the situation with caution or even compassion, she decided to confront Luna with harsh words and veiled threats. Steffi told Luna that she would not allow her to exploit her innocent child to manipulate her way out of prison. She claimed she would do everything in her power to make sure Luna stayed behind bars. To an outsider, it might seem like Steffi was simply trying to protect her family, but for Luna, this was nothing short of a declaration of war. Luna, the calculating and dangerous woman she is, immediately saw Steffi's visit as an opportunity. Luna's mind is always working a few steps ahead of those around her, and Steffi's bold, yet poorly thought-out words only fueled Luna's desire for revenge. Luna recognized that Steffi's threat was more of a challenge than a deterrent. Luna is not someone who takes threats lightly, especially when it involves her freedom. Far from feeling intimidated, Luna now knows that Steffi's confrontation was a mistake and she can use it to her advantage. This mistake by Steffi was significant not just because it involved threats and posturing in a volatile situation, but because it exposed her weakness in underestimating the lengths Luna is willing to go to in order to regain her freedom. Steffi's mistake was in assuming that Luna would simply bow down to intimidation. Luna, after all, has a history of being resourceful and manipulative, and she was never going to be pushed around by someone like Steffi, especially in a place where she has control over her own fate. The fans of The Bold and the Beautiful have been quick to react to Steffi's reckless behavior. Many have taken to social media, expressing their disbelief and frustration over Steffi's actions. One fan noted, "You would think that, at some point, Steffi would learn that mocking a dangerous person like Luna will never end well for her," highlighting Steffi's tendency to underestimate her adversaries. Another fan remarked, "That woman has a million tricks up her sleeve. Messing with a psychopath like Luna never ends well," acknowledging the serious mistake Steffi made by confronting Luna in such a manner. Luna's response: a dangerous game of cat and mouse. While Steffi may have thought she was delivering a final blow to Luna's hopes of freedom, the reality is that Luna's response will be one of calculated fury. Luna is not someone who easily forgets slights, especially when her freedom is on the line. It seems likely that Luna will use Steffi's visit as an opportunity to create more chaos and uncertainty, ensuring that Steffi's life is thrown into turmoil. Luna has proven time and time again that she is not only resourceful but incredibly dangerous when cornered, and Steffi's challenge is likely to come back to haunt her in the worst possible way. One theory circulating among fans is that Luna, who is currently in jail awaiting trial, will find a way to manipulate her situation and eventually get released. The fact that Steffi has essentially given her a reason to fight back will likely fuel Luna's desire to make a comeback. Some viewers have even speculated that Luna could be playing a much longer game, using Steffi's threats as fuel to turn the tables. It wouldn't be surprising if Luna somehow found a legal loophole or used her connections to orchestrate her release, potentially leading to more danger for Steffi and her family. As one critic pointed out, Luna will be back. She's too dangerous to stay locked away for long. This was just a setback, and now she's going to make Steffi pay for underestimating her. There's little doubt that Luna will stop at nothing to get what she wants. If Steffi thought her words would have a lasting impact on Luna, she is gravely mistaken. Luna, being the manipulative figure she is, could even use her own version of Steffi's threats against her, making it impossible for Steffi to find peace. The future of Luna, a looming threat as the weeks progress, Luna's fate seems uncertain. Despite being behind bars, she is not the type of woman who stays down for long. Luna's dangerous nature and cunning mind mean that she will likely find a way to manipulate the situation in her favor. In fact, many fans are anticipating that Luna will play the victim card, claiming that Steffi's visit to threaten her put her child in jeopardy. This could be the perfect narrative to sway public opinion and gain sympathy from those around her. Some even speculate that Luna could enlist the help of others from within her circle to stage a successful escape or manipulate the legal system to her advantage. One commenter noted, "How can Luna still be in jail? She's just waiting for her trial, and once that's over, she'll be back on the streets. Even if she pleads guilty, we all know she'd never take the fall. She's too smart for that." This observation reflects the general sentiment that Luna's time in prison is limited, and the only thing standing between her and freedom is the system. Even if she were to face a guilty verdict, many believe that Luna will somehow find a way to manipulate the legal process to avoid spending too much time behind bars. Some fans have even gone so far as to suggest that Luna's potential release could be tied to someone like Will Spencer, who might investigate the case and help free Luna for his own reasons. Will's involvement in the storyline could add another layer of intrigue to the plot, as his actions could shift the power dynamics between the key players. Ultimately, the future of Luna is filled with uncertainty, but one thing is clear: she is far from being a non-threat. Her time in prison may have given her a temporary setback, but her plans are likely to include getting revenge on Steffi. And there's no telling how far Luna will go to ensure that she gets what she wants. The fans of the bold and the beautiful are left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this tangled web of deceit, power struggles, and dangerous games. Steffi's misstep with Luna may just be the catalyst for an even more explosive set of events, and only time will tell how this situation will unfold. The storylines in The Bold and The Beautiful continue to prove that in the world of soap operas, nothing is ever truly as it seems, and danger can come from the most unexpected places.